Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome back to the former Ron Tonkin Field, Hillsboro Ballpark, former home of the High A affiliate of the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Hillsboro Hops, who have or will be moving into their new digs in just a few short days. I believe the first week of April is opening week for the Northwest League and minor league baseball for the Hillsboro Hops. Banks Braves getting ready to do battle against the 4A Seaside Seagulls. Some first game of the year kinks to work out. Got our video program up nicely, but wanted to have graphics with on-screen rosters, at least for part of the game, but had some issues getting the lineups in, but we will go over them with you, as well as handle public address duties and scoreboard tonight. Coaches are meeting at home plate. Once we get those out of the way, we'll get the starters on the players for both teams. Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Hillsboro Hops' former baseball field for tonight's contest between the designated road team or guest, the Seaside Seagulls, and tonight's home team, the Banks Braves. Let's meet the lineups first for the visiting Seaside Seagulls non-starters. Number 5, Zion Woodings. Number 11, Needham Ward. Number 15, Blake Urbach. Number 4, Max Strimple Fields. Number 13, Tyson Wing. And number 8, Malachi Toyuka. Now let's meet the starters for the Seagulls. Leading off, number 6, playing at shortstop, Hayden Olson. At third base, number 7, Braden Cooley. Batting third, second baseman, Jake Baldridge. Starting pitcher hitting cleanup, number 17, Kane Israel. In center field, number 14, Grayson Miller. First baseman, number 16, Tanner Long. Number 3 in left field, Ethan Underhill. Batting eighth, number 18 in right field, Owen Swedenborg. And catching for Seaside, number 12, Dutch Miller. Now let's meet the starters for tonight's home team, the Banks Braves. Number 5, in center field, Wyatt Jackson. Number 4 at shortstop, Grady Lucia. In right field, number 2, Chris Medina. At first base, hitting cleanup, number 7, Cade Wilson. At third base, number 20, Kalen Villarin. Number 19 at second base, Hayden Gilbert. Number 6 in left field, Nate Lida. Starting pitcher tonight, Fisher Haley. And number 17, catching, Caleb Bonin. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand and remove your hats and direct your attention to the American flag in left center field for today's Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Leading out for Seaside will be shortstop number 6, Hayden Hulson. Seaside in the white. Actually, both teams wearing white tonight. Seaside batting first as the road team. White uniforms, red Seaside lettering, black numerals with red kind of longer sleeve T-shirts underneath for a lot of the players. Red hats with white S logo. Banks, white uniforms, navy blue pinstripes, navy blue numerals with navy blue cursive script font. Braves kind of at about a 75-degree angle from the right shoulder up towards the left for the Braves. Navy blue numerals with Vegas gold trim on the front and back. Navy blue hats with Vegas gold bills and the Vegas gold arrowhead logo. Leading off for Seaside, shortstop number 6, Hayden Hulson. First pitch from Fisher Haley to open the 2026 season a little bit up in the strike zone for ball 1. Seaside gray pants, red pinstripe, red stripe down the side, red belt. Second pitch from Fisher gets a kind of an off-speed fastball on the outside edge for a swing and a miss, evening the count 1-1. Haley, the right-hander, holds the glove in front of his face. It's a pop foul that's going to drift onto the overhang and up the third base side. Foul out of play, 1-2. The 1-2 hate from Haley over the head of Olson and well inside. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Handling a little bit of just about every game day position you can handle simultaneously. Scoreboard, public address. We do not have access to the speaker tonight, so no music, video, play by play. Breaking ball misses away up high, and now the count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fisher Haley getting the opening day start for the Braves, in trouble after being ahead in the count 1-2 to Halson. Big leg kick and gets a swing and a pitch fouled off just over the top of the net towards the first base side of the overhang. Count remains full, 3-2. Again, the 3-2 from Haley misses well inside over the head of Halson, who had to duck out of the way. And Seaside has a leadoff base runner on a walk on a 3-2 pitch. Batting for Seaside, number 7, Braden Cooley, third baseman. Runner at first goes, pitches outside, throw to second is not going to be in front of the bag, and now Seaside has the first run of the game, possibly in scoring position. With Halson on at second base. The 1-0 to Cooley after the outside pitch. Again, misses outside, 2-0. Leadoff walk and a stolen base for Halson. Check swing foul off first base side, just to the right of home plate, 2-1. Pitch from Haley. Again, kind of a half swing. Two and two, still nobody out for Seaside. Braden Cooley, the third baseman at the plate for the Seagulls. And pitches up and in, and again, full count for the second hitter to start the game. Pitch is fouled straight back, still 3-2. Correction, pitching for the Braves, number 1, Finnan Haley. And Finnan loses is his second straight hitter. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Seaside. Batting third for the Seagulls, second baseman, number 2, Jake Baldridge. The 2 straight walks for Seaside to open the game. Pitches away, gets away from Bonin. Throw to third is not in time, and now both runners are in scoring position for Seaside, and not a good start for the Braves. Still nobody out for the Seagulls. And we're going to have a balk. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a balk against Finn and Haley. So that's the first run of the game for Seaside, despite no base hits in the inning. 2 walks and a balk from Finn and Haley puts Seaside up 1-0. Strike at the knees. Catches the outside corner. 1-1. A rare strike looking for Finn and Haley. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, chopped back to the pitcher. Throw to the plate is threw it away and sails on Finn and Haley. And now Seaside's going to score another run on an error. A 2-base error for Seaside, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Seagulls. He should have been an easy play on the chopper back to the mound. Finnan sailed the throw to the plate well over the head of Caleb Bonin, and out comes Tyler Lilly, Braves JV and assistant head coach. Try to settle down Finn and Haley. It's already 2-0 Seaside. Stepping into the box for Seaside, number 17, starting pitcher, Payne Israel. And there's a base hit driven to the gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall. That will score another run. Israel is going to be in with they're going to send him to the plate. Throw is going to sail, and Kane Israel with an inside the park home run scores 2 more, and it's 4-0 despite just 1 hit in the inning for Seaside. Number 4 at the plate for the Seagulls, center fielder Grayson Miller. Pitches up high, a little bit outside, 1-0. Not a good start for the Braves. 6 baseball season. Still nobody out. 2 walks, a balk, an inside the park home run on the only hit of the game so far for Seaside. Starting pitcher Israel, and Seaside already up 4-0. That one's laced foul, well above the overhang off the third base side. 1-1. The 1-1 from Haley is well outside to the left-handed hitter. Braves in their final year of the 3A level. They will face Seaside in league play next year when they rejoin the Kawapa League. Haley's 2-1 pitch up and away. Bases are empty. It's away from Bonin. It's 3-1. I think Finn and Haley has only been ahead to one hitter, and that was the first batter of the game for Seaside, Aiden Halston. 3-1 pitch, check swing, foul straight back. Three-two from Finnan, gets a swing and a miss, or foul tipped into the glove of Bonin for the first out of the game finally for the Braves. First out for the Braves defensively. Previous hitter for Seaside, number 16. First baseman Tanner Long, now at the plate. Left fielder, number 3, Ethan Underhill. First pitch, kind of a half swing, lifted into shallow center. That's going to drop for the second hit of the game for Seaside. Runner at first with 2 outs. Batting for Seaside, number 18, right fielder Owen Swedenborg. Pitches outside for ball 1 to the Seaside right fielder, Owen Swedenborg. Throw to first. Not in time. Lights start to come on in the outfield. Just a glorious day. Temperatures close to 70 degrees this afternoon. Still at 67 a few minutes after 7 o'clock. Another ground ball back to Haley. This time he fields it cleanly on one hop. The throw to first in time. But 2 base hits, 2 walks, a balk, an inside the park home run all lead to 4 runs for Seaside. And after half an inning, it's the Seagulls 4 and Banks coming to the plate when we come back.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How was it? Is it good?
And we're back. This is Banks Braves baseball. Not a good start for the Braves. 4 runs on 2 base hits, an error, and a couple of walks and a balk for Finn and Haley that led to a run. Braves coming to the plate for their first time this season. Wyatt Jackson will lead things off for the Braves. Banks center fielder, also pretty amazing wrestler and football player as well. If you have time or are so inclined watching this broadcast or know someone who would be interested in watching this broadcast, please have them subscribe to Westside Mobile Media YouTube channel. Leading off for the Braves, number 5, center fielder Wyatt Jackson. That pitch is going to hit him, and he'll be on his way to first base on the first pitch for the Braves offensively for the 2026 season. Batting for Banks, number 4, shortstop Grady Lucia. Pitch is up and away, and both teams having some first game jitters, I think, as that pitch is going to sail on Israel, and Wyatt's easily going to be at second base in scoring position for the Braves. Pitch is swung on and missed. Count is even 1-1. The 1-1 pitch swung on and kind of knuckled straight back to the center of the net, 1-2. One, two from Israel. Strike 3 called at the knees for out number 1, and the first strikeout for Kane Israel. Stepping into the box for the Braves, number 2, right fielder Chris Medina. Israel will look Jackson back to first. Kind of rolls his way back to the bag. Speed on the base paths and speed behind the plate. First pitch to Medina is fouled back. Base hit anywhere to the outfield should score Wyatt. But swing and a miss, strike 2 to Chris Medina. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Second straight strikeout for Kane Israel. And now 2 outs for the Braves. Wyatt Jackson still stranded at second. Batting number 7, first baseman Cade Wilson. pitch down low. Nice job by catcher Dutch Miller to trap it. Israel, the right-hander, raises the outside edge. According to the home plate umpire, 1-1 the count. One, ooh, close. And maybe a little bit low and inside. Pitch misses 2-1. Pitch is fouled off the overhang off to the right side. Count is even 2-2. Payoff pitch for Israel, trying to strike out the side after giving up a leadoff hit by a pitch to Wyatt Jackson. And throw down to third, not in time. But they're going to get a strike 3 on Wilson, and that will end the first inning for the Braves. No runs, no hits, no errors, but a runner is left stranded at third. I think Wilson was called out looking. I don't think the out occurred at third base as Wyatt Jackson was going on the pitch. After one, still Seaside 4, and the Braves nothing. Will be back in 30 seconds.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Top of the second inning, Seaside leading off for the Seagulls. Catcher bottom of the order, number 12, Dutch Miller. First pitch from Finn and Haley gets a kind of a nice breaking ball up in the strike zone. Swung on and missed 0-1. Pitch well low and away off the plate, scoots out of the glove of Bonin. 1-1 the count. Takes his time, gets a pitch fouled off the neck of the bat into the glove of Bonin, 1-2. Pitch misses well low. Trapped by Bonin, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Ooh, very close, maybe a little bit low. Count is full. 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Dutch Miller. Bottom of the order leading off the top of the second for Seaside. Pitch up and in for ball 4. Third walk of the game for Finn and Haley. Back to the top of the order for Seaside, number 6. Shortstop, Hayden Hulson. Haley breaking ball. Starts up high, drops well below the knees. Off the plate outside, 1-0. Runner at first goes. Pitch is low. There will be, they're going to call. Late called strike on that. Runner will easily get to second base. One pitch, swung on, nice. Breaking ball, tailing away, 1-2. Seaside scored 4 runs in the top of the first, despite just 2 base hits. The 1-2 from Finnan. A little bit low and outside. Count again is even at 2-2. Two pitch. Down and away. Count again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Every time Finn and Haley has had a full count, he has lost the hitter. Kicks in, ground ball back up the middle. Grounded to second, and there will be no play. Braves shortstop. Unable to make the throw to first. Grady Lucia. And time hasn't been called. Batting for Seaside, number 7, third baseman Braden Cooley. Runners at the corners. Runner at first goes. Throw to second late. They're going to throw it well in front of the bag to the backside of the infield grass to avoid the third runner at third, making play at home. Low and away, 2-0. Still nobody out in the top of the second. Finn and Haley behind 2-0. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Already down 4 runs. Misses well outside. 3-ball count to Braden Cooley. Catches the outside part of the plate, 3-1. 3-1 from Haley, swung on, and a half swing down the right field line, and that's nice catch. But that will allow the runner to tag at third, and it's 5-0 Seaside. I believe Chris Medina with an incredible grab in right field, and that might do it for Finn and Haley. As Braves head coach J.D. Russell will come in and take the baseball from Finn and Haley, who gives up 5 runs in 1 full inning, or 1 1/3. Trying to pull up who the new pitcher is for the Braves. It just came in a moment ago. Trevor Vanderzanden, the new pitcher for the Braves. Now pitching for the Braves, number 15, Trevor Vanderzanden. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza.
And just as we start to head to break, Seaside steps into the box, number 2, Jake Goldrage, second baseman. First pitch from Vanderzanden, pitch up and in, ball 1. To know the count. Vanderzanden again misses inside, 3-0. Pitch is over the head of Baldridge. Another walk given up by Braves pitching. Number 17, starting pitcher Kane Israel for the Seagulls. 5-0 Seaside, 1 out in the top of the second. Time called by Banks. Van Zanden throw to first, not in time. Still has not come to the plate against Israel. Pitcher versus pitcher. Brave starter Finn and Haley lasting only an inning and a third. No strikeouts, 2 walks, or 2 hits, 3 walks, 1 balk. Israel swung on and missed, 0-1. Nice sinking fastball throw to second high, but nice job to come over and back it up, the second baseman for the Braves. 0-2 the count. Swung on and missed by Israel. First strikeout of the evening for the Braves. 1 out. 2 outs. Batting number 14, center fielder Grayson Miller. Batting number 14, Grayson Miller. Pitch swung on and missed by the left-handed hitter, 0-1. Van Zanden looking for back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. Half swing foul on to the end of the third base concourse, 0-2. Pitch well inside, backs him off the plate. 1-2. Anderson again, payoff pitch just outside. And is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Miller steps in. 2-2 pitch. Van Zanden with 2 outs. Again, check swing foul up the third base side onto the concrete. 2-2. Kind of a slow breaking ball upstairs. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. First base open for Seaside. Two again upstairs, and Miller comes all the way back to work a walk on a full count pitch, and the bases are loaded. 2 outs for Seaside. Number 16, Tanner Long, first baseman. Pitches pop straight up. Van Zanden glances off the side of his glove. Another run's going to score. 2 runs for Seaside have scored off of Braves pitching errors, and it's now 6-0 Seaside. Left fielder number 3, Ethan Underhill. Batting number 3, left fielder Ethan Underhill. Still a runner at third for Seaside, swinging a miss on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. One pitch, low and away, gets through the glove of Bonin. Throw back to the pitcher is high, and another run is going to score. Braves having issues on the mound, having issues fielding defensively. It's now 7-0 Seaside. Her pitch got through the legs of Bonin. Vander's hand in the 1-1 pitch. Off the end of the bat, off the third base side, 1-2. Sure where that missed. That looked right about knee high, but maybe a little bit outside. Count 2-2 according to the man behind the plate. Again, the pitch misses. Count is full once again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sanders and payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Another walk given up by the Braves. In the dirt, ball 1. We do not have a number 18 on the Seaside roster. We have a number 8. One and one to count. Pitch from Vander's and check swing, foul straight back. I believe that might be Tyson Wing, who no. Again, pitch is fouled over the top, straight back, 1-2. Swedenborg. Swedenborg goes down looking on a called third strike, but 3 more runs for Seaside in the top of the second. And they're now up a touchdown. After 1.5, it's the Seaside Seagulls 7 and the Banks Braves yet to get a hit or a run across. They did get Wyatt Jackson to third on a called third strike to end the inning in the bottom of the first. We'll be back with the top of the second inning in just a moment. Seaside 7, Banks nothing.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
And we're back. I misspoke heading to the break. We are actually now in the bottom of the second inning. It's been a pretty time-consuming inning and a half, 45 minutes to this point, 7:46 with a 7 o'clock start time for the Braves. Number 20, Kalen Villerin will lead things off for the Braves. Number 20 leading off for the Braves, Kalen Villerin. Villerin, the third baseman, first pitch swinging down the right field line is going to be caught by the right fielder. Seaside, Sweden, one out for the Braves. Won't let me add it now, but I will next. Lane Gilbert batting for the Braves. Hunter. Pitch is fouled straight back. 2-2. Informed that Seaside actually scored a run we missed in the top of the second inning and now has an 8-0 lead. He swung on and missed. Hunter Gilbert. Hunter Gilbert, the previous hitter for the Braves, now batting number 6 left fielder Nate Lyda. Is it a pitch outside? Gets through the legs of the catcher, Dutch Miller. 1-1. Breaking ball well inside, 2-1, nearly hit. Nearly hit Nate Lyda. Waves and misses at a pitch up in the strike zone. 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three, and that will do it for the Braves. In the bottom of the second, they go in order. In the bottom of the second inning, we go to the top of the third. Seaside 8, and the Braves nothing.
For more than 45 years, Housemaster has been offering residential and commercial inspection services with more than 200 locations across the U.S. and Canada. We've helped more than 3.5 million buyers and sellers make important real estate decisions. Housemaster of Southwest Portland helps local residents make the right choice when purchasing a residential or commercial property. Call Housemaster of Southwest Portland 971-245-2500 or visit their website housemaster.com/southwest-portland.
Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141. 4 runs through each of the first 2 innings for Seaside. Top of the third, Seagulls an 8-0 lead. Trevor Vandersanden will get his first full inning of work here in the top of the third. Came in with 1 out in the top of the second. Leading off for Seaside, number 12, Dutch Miller. First pitch down and in for ball 1. I believe that was swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. One pitch kind of backs him off the plate a little bit. 2-1. Correction, 3-0 the count. Pitch well inside will back Miller off the plate again, and another walk given up by the Braves. Back to the top of the order in number 6, Hayden Halson. Throw to first. Very close pitch, just a touch inside apparently. Count is 2-0. Ooh, close play on a steal at second. Thought the throw got there in time, but I believe the count is 3-0 once again. An indication from the umpire. Three and one the count. Thought that was ball 4, but was outside, and the hitter stayed at the plate. Called strike 2. Issues apparently with the bag at second base. Try to make sure it's stamped back in the ground or back in the turf. All turf, no dirt here at what is soon to be the home of the Portland Cascade Athletes Unlimited Soccer or Softball League. Pitch misses for ball 4. Another full count walk to Seaside. Now has runners at first and second. Still nobody out. In the top of the third. Batting number 7. Seaside, Braden Cooley, third baseman. A first pitch called strike. Overthrew it, misses well outside, 1-1. And it's going to hit Cooley, and now the bases are loaded, nobody out. Banks is really in trouble here in the top of the third. Could be in a 10-run rule situation here pretty quickly. And here comes pitching coach, JV head coach Ty Lilly. Nothing Seaside, top of the third inning, still nobody out, bases loaded. Braves trying to improve on last year's second round loss at Taft of Lincoln City, trying to advance further in the tournament this year under head coach J.D. Russell's second year. Batting for Seaside, number 2, second baseman Jake Baldridge. Breaking ball upstairs, no break on it whatsoever. Pitches skip to the plate, 1-0. Might be 2-0. Foul down the third base side. Either 1-1 or 2-1 the count. Correction, 1-2. Down low, skip to the plate, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled behind the plate, just up the first base side. Count is still even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. To Seaside second baseman, Jake Baldridge. 3-2, pitches inside, and that's going to walk in a run. It's now 9-0 Seaside. I don't believe the Braves have had any base hits in this game. Wyatt Jackson was hit by a pitch, stole second, then tried to steal third on a called third strike to end the first inning. That was as close as the Braves have came to scoring in this game. Wyatt was the leadoff hitter for the Braves to start the game. Pitch is down and away, 2-0. Swung on and missed by Israel, 2-1 the count. 2-1 pitch, well inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And another walk given up by Vanders and Seaside will have a 10-run lead. Nobody out in the top of the third. The pitch, golfed at and skied to the backside of the infield. Coming over is Lucia to make the catch for out number 1. Keep the runners in place. Made directly behind second base. And that might do it for Vanders, Anden. That's his second mound visit. Braves head coach J.D. Russell getting a good look at his pitchers tonight and coming in from left field for the Braves. I think Nate Lyda. It's not Nate Lyda, it's number 2. Chris Medina. Now pitching for the Braves, number 2, Chris Medina. Coming in from left field, Chris Medina to take over on the mound for the Braves. We'll be back in a moment.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, La Haze is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. La Haze is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahaze.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back Seaside, 4 in the first, 4 in the second. One in the third. Top of the third inning, 1 out, bases loaded for the Seaside hitter, number 14. Grayson Miller. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Is low, count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Check swing pitch at the knees, strike 2 called. Medina has come out firing on all cylinders. Best start for a Braves pitcher tonight, the 3rd so far used Less than 3 full innings. Pitch that time misses high. 2-2 the count. Outside, 3-2. Three-two pitch through the legs of Bonin, and that will allow another Seaside run to score, and it's 10-0 in favor of the Gulls as crossing the plate is number 6, Aiden Halsett. Batting number 16, Tanner Long, first baseman. First pitch swung on and missed. This is still loaded. One and one the count. One pitch. Again in tight. 2-1. Dina, nice pitch down at the knees off the outside part of the plate. 2-2. Sinking fastball right across the heart of the plate. Swung on and missed for out number 2. Ethan Underhill, left fielder batting. Pitch is low, ball 1. One 0 pitch is inside and a little bit to the bottom part of the strike zone. 2-0. Is fouled off to the right side. 2-1. Pitch just misses off the plate. 3-1. And that's going to get through for a rare base hit in this game, and it gets past the right fielder. 2 more runs will score. They're going to send a third runner to the plate, and bases clearing triple for Seaside. It's now 13-0. Now through the legs of the right fielder. It turned what should have been maybe a 1 or 2 run single into a bases clearing triple. First pitch to Swedenberg is swung on and missed. Strike 2 called. 0-2 the count. Swedenborg, I should say, not Swedenborg. The lazy swing and a pitch well up in the strike zone finally ends the inning, but 5 more runs for Seaside in the top of the third. It's 13-0, all goals as we head to the bottom of the third.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
And we're back. Bottom of the third inning, Braves trailing 13-0. Hitting off for the Braves, number 9, first at bat for Lane Gilbert. Leading off for the Braves, first at bat for number 9, Lane Gilbert. Little chin music in tight, 1-0. Pitch swung on, grounded hard to short. Backhanded, the throw to first is low but in time for out number 1. Kane Israel still working on a no-hitter through 2 1/3. The showing bunt brings the bat back. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. Batting Caleb Bonnet for the Braves. Makes catcher. Low and looked well off the plate outside, but it's ruled strike 1, 1-1. Grounder on a couple of quick hops to second base, throw to first in time quickly for 2 outs in the bottom of the third for Banks. Wyatt Jackson, center fielder, back to the top of the order with 2 outs for the Braves. Second at bat, reached on a walk and had the Braves half of the first end on a called third strike as he was approaching third on his second steal attempt of the inning. Pitch is low and away, swung on and missed, 0-1. Moving away off the plate, called strike 2. Israel for the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed downstairs. Wyatt ends the inning with a strikeout, and after 3, it's all Seaside, 13-0, and We go to the top of the fourth. It's all Seaside. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, any time is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. The Braves have used 3 pitchers in this game. Top of the fourth inning, Chris Medina, the current pitcher, Vander Zanden, and Finn and Haley getting the start tonight. Neither of them having any luck. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third, 13 runs for Seaside as we start the fourth inning. Hitting off the fourth for the goals, number 12, Dutch Miller, Seaside catcher. Pitch, nice high fastball, blew it past him, 0-1. Pitch is skipped to the plate, gets away from Bonin, 1-1. Strike 3 called, apparently. Hayden Halson, the hitter for Seaside. Swung on and missed, 0-1. It's just a touch low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dina backs off the rubber. To wind up and gets a pitch driven down the right field line and losing his hat in the process, but coming up with the catch. 2 outs, nice grab. By the Braves left fielder. Chris Medina was in that position prior to coming onto the mound. 2 outs for Seaside. They have not had an empty frame through the first 3 innings, now 2 outs. Dina wanted to check it first, check swing. No swing. Bounces into the plate, 2-0. Batting Braden Cooley, number 7. Is high, ball 3. Hopefully this is not a precursor for things come for the Braves. Just the first game of the season, and Dina lost the handle on that one big time. Almost didn't even throw it to the plate. Just over gripped it. This is well outside. Threw that one out of the batter's box for ball 4. The late called strike to Baldridge. Trap throw to first is going to be in time. Nice play that time by Bonin and the first baseman, Cade Wilson, for out number 3. Seaside finally kept off the board for an inning here in the top of the 4th. They come up with no runs, despite a couple of base runners getting on board. After 3.5, still Seaside 13, Banks nothing.
I'm Terry the Termite. My bug friends and I are scared for our lives because bugging out pest solutions can kill us in our tracks. Locally owned and operated with more than a decade of experience, they also offer wildlife and rodent control as well. If you want to help to send me to that great big delicious 2x4 in the sky, contact Bugging Out Pest Solutions 971-500-4111, email services at buggingoutpest.com, or visit buggingoutpest.com.
And the first scoreless half inning for Seaside tonight, bottom of the 4th inning. Braves still trailing by 13, but a chance to try to make some inroads as they come to the plate offensively in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Braves, number 4. Grady Lucia. Batting for the Braves, number 4, Grady Lucia. Foul. Called. Third of time. Baseman Baldridge did have some fielding the ground ball. Fourth. Pitch up and in to Chris Medina, new pitcher for the Braves. 1-0. Upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Takes a home run swing and a pitch at the knees. Can't catch up 2-1. Pitch just a little bit inside, 3-1. Braves have not had many base runners tonight. Medina with a chance here, ahead in the count, 3-1. It's down and in for ball 4, and Chris Medina is going to be aboard on a 1-out walk in the bottom of the 4th. Medina, the previous hitter for the Braves, now batting first baseman number 7, Cade Wilson. Oh, one pitch, runner at first goes. Medina, the throw to second high, off the glove. Count. Blown away. Trapped off the outer part of the box. Strike 3 called for out number 2. Number 20, third baseman, Cale Villarin. Pitch called strike. Foul, maybe off his foot. Up the third base side, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Throw down to third. It's not going to matter. That's out number 3. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Thanks down to their final 3 outs, or at least 3 runs next time they come to the plate. That is if they can keep Seaside off the board for the second straight inning after 4 full. Seaside 13-0. Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post. Top of the fifth inning. Top of the fifth inning, Seaside coming to the plate, leading off number 2. I believe that will be Jake Baldridge, the second baseman. Leading off number 2, second baseman for Seaside, Jake Baldridge. High strike called about chest high, 0-1. Low and away, 1 ball and 1 strike. And pitch gets away from 2-1. Two-one pitch, jammed him, and it's fouled off. About halfway up the first base line, up onto the overhang, 2-2. Count or a pitch is high, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch, line foul, right of the bag at first. Well, Banks basketball had a huge improvement from the beginning of the calendar year till the end of the season for basketball, after going from a 32-point loss to the number 1 Westside Christian Eagles, all the way to knocking them off on the road to get to the state tournament. The quarterfinals. Maybe baseball can do the same here, just the first game of the season. Braves losing 13-0 to Seaside. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Then off the end of the bat. One from Medina, golfs at 1. Up empty, 0-2. Israel the hitter, Seaside pitcher looking for a complete game, no-hit shutout. Strike 3 called, pitch just above the belt for out number 2. Number 14, Grayson Miller. That one is flared over towards the third base concessions, 0-1. Sails on Medina, 1-1. One pitch, breaking ball cutting in. Left-handed hitter gets a piece of it, 1-2. Medina finally Braves the Braves pitcher settling into a groove, but high chopper to third. Villarin the throw to first. Pulls Wilson off the bag. And another error for the Braves defensively. Going to extend the inning. Spoke too soon. Long coming in the box for Seaside. First baseman, pitch down and away, 1-0. Down and away, gets away from Bonin, but he'll keep the runner at first. Know the count. Upstairs, 3-0. Throw to first. Runner dives back ahead of the throw. Popped up. And fielding at the pitching position has Bonin. Falls to the ground to make the catch in foul territory about just outside of the home plate circle up towards the first base, up the first base line. And on a 3-0 pitch, Seaside goes down on out number 3 after 4.5. Still Seaside 13, Banks nothing. Braves needing at least 3 runs to extend it to the 6th. We'll be back in a moment.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
A busy week to open the season for baseball and softball. Spring sports broadcasts on West Side Mobile Media. We'll have a break tomorrow. Softball will be here on this very same field, rare for softball, but it will become a softball facility starting this year. Portland State and Portland Cascade. New professional softball league coming to Portland will be here in June and July. 25-game schedule. Softball will take on Dayton here on Wednesday, and then St. Helens for baseball and softball Thursday and Friday. Pitches inside, ball 1. Ryder Powell at the plate for the Braves. 1-1 the count. Pitch, strike 2 called. First at bat for number 10, Ryder Powell for the Braves. One ball and 2 strikes. And high fastball, can't catch up to it, swung on and missed. For out number 1. Braves down to their possible final 2 outs. Nate Lyda had a tremendous catch racing towards the line earlier in the game. Lost his hat on the play. Breaking ball started well inside, cut back towards the plate, but not enough. 1-0. Nice pitch on the outside edge. 0-2 or 1-1. Pitch just misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two one from Israel. Off speed. Comes up empty. Nate Lyda unable to connect. 2-2. Strike 3 called out. Number 2. Just a masterful performance tonight for Kane Israel. Braves down to their final out, and Lane Gilbert at the plate. Batting for the Braves, number 9, Lane Gilbert. Just enough of the outside edge, 0-1. Pitch is fouled off the third base side out of play. Now the Braves are down to their final pitch. Pitch just inside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. At least one Banks team won tonight. Softball with a 9-6 victory over Seaside in a true home contest. Pitch misses to Lane, 3-2. Three-two pitch, swung on. Just makes it over the top of the overhang. Count remains full. Pop straight back. Three-two pitch, swung on, and this should give Kane Israel a complete game no-hitter. Complete game shutout no-hitter. Final score in 5 innings, Seaside 13, Banks nothing. Banks' closest opportunity to score came early in the game when Wyatt Jackson was hit by a pitch, stole second, and then attempted to steal third, but the inning was ended on a called third strike. And that was as close as the Braves would come to scoring a run. Kane Israel shut down the Braves, did allow a couple of walks, but no hits, not a lot of base runners for Banks, and a lot of things to work on from this opening season loss. Some fielding issues, some issues offensively, And pitching, Finn and Haley allowed 5 runs on 1 1/3. I believe 2, 3, maybe 3 base hits, 3 walks, a balk, a couple of errors on Braves pitching, and just a lot of things to clean up after a difficult Game 1 loss. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 5 in the third for Seaside, and a 13-0 5-inning blowout victory of Banks. That'll do it for us. Our next broadcast will be back here on Wednesday for softball at 4:30 against Dayton. Disappointing loss for the Braves. Our first broadcast of the season, didn't get some things in I wanted to, but much cleaner video for tonight to start the season. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the quality. At least we could not unfortunately bring you a Braves victory, but that will do it for us tonight from officially, for the time being, Hops Field. Hops season has not started yet. Soon it will be. Portland Cascade Field. No naming rights yet since it was last known as around Tonkin Field. It's been Hillsboro Ballpark for quite some time since that contract was up with Ron Tonkin. No naming rights yet for the new Hillsboro Hops Field right across the ballpark. That'll do it for us tonight. Final score, Banks the loss, 13-0 to Seaside in 5 innings. Hope you join us again on Wednesday evening. Good night, and God bless. We'll be back at 4:30 on Wednesday.